Welcome to Becoming the Ultimate Coach with the Jock
and the Doc.
Hi, I'm Scott Schutte.
And I'm Dr. Janine Steester, and welcome to Becoming the Ultimate Coach.
We are here to disrupt some of the current thinking around how the fitness industry approaches clients. Our goal is to educate and inspire fitness professionals to get the results, income, hours, and career that they want and deserve.
Our combined experience and education in psychology and fitness create a new insight on ways to become the ultimate coach.
Welcome to Becoming the Ultimate Coach. I'm the Jock, this is the Doc, and today we're going to be talking about why you should be selling supplements. So a recent survey by the CRN showed that 80% of Americans are already taking at least one supplement per day. And so we're going to break that down today of like why this is beneficial for you as a coach to be doing this and how this is going to be beneficial for your clients as well. So Doc, why don't you start with, as a coach, why is this important that we're providing this service?
Yeah. Again, several reasons on this. The first is education. Your clients will inevitably ask you about a supplement. If 80% are taking at least one, that question's coming up. If you have a responsible supplement that you are very familiar with, you've got good reps that you can talk to when you have questions, and you're educated about those supplements, then you are able to give really good and accurate information to your clients, which is a whole lot better than having them going through online or a huge, box store trying to figure out which one, and somebody's like, well, you should try this, you should try this. And so you're providing some of that guidance. And we always talk about being a guide, a fitness guide. So that's part of it. The other is, I haven't seen very many intake forms when you start a gym or you go anywhere, even when I go to doctors, where they're not like, oh, tell me about your medications and your supplements. So if I'm listing what I'm taking, I expect you to know about it. And if you don't understand what it is or don't know, I'm gonna think, why are you asking me this? And why did you ask me on the form? Or you're not reading it, you're not attending to details. So again, in the field, we ask a lot about what people are taking. We need to understand what that means. The third part for me too is that if your clients are going here and there and everywhere and getting different supplements, now let's say they're up to 3 or even 5 supplements, and you're talking with them about their GI system, their sleep, they're making comments, and you're thinking, some magnesium would really be good for them, and you suggest it, and they're already taking 3 or 4 other supplements, then it might be like, I can't take any more, or it's overwhelming. Or the reality is they might get it, but quite frankly, supplements are not all that helpful if they're still sitting in your cabinet and they're not taking it. So it's also really helping them sort through all that information and prioritizing. There's always more that all of us can do in so many areas. The question is, what's the minimal effective dose on these supplements, and helping your clients prioritize and figuring out what those are for them. So those are just a couple of key things that I think are just natural value add of having a brand, having a group of supplements that you really understand and know.
And so I'll break down why we sell supplements at my fitness facility. Number one, we have a high-end, one-on-one concierge type facility. And so for me to have a client, and we're talking about like they need vitamin D because their blood work shadow is low. And I was like, well, you can go online and buy this, you go to this store and buy this, or you can go to the front counter and buy it and you already have it. So it's a convenience factor for them. Like they want to know something that's high quality, and they want the convenience of that. So we're providing that. So that adds that overall value that our clients are getting. Two, the reason why I'm saying selling it versus just recommending it, which just having one that you recommend is fine too, is basically you're getting paid for the time and effort that you're putting in to learn about the supplements, to research it, to have a good understanding so you can explain it better to your clients. We talk a lot about this. Like, we want to be the go-to guide. We want to be in charge of their overall fitness journey. And so a part of that is people are going to come in with supplements. And so many of them come in and they're taking like a magnesium, which I really like, but it's in an oxide form. The absorption rate that is very low, so they're not really getting much magnesium. So it's just a discussion I have with them. I'm like, listen, like if you're struggling with bowel movements, this might be a good one. But if you actually want to get the benefits of the magnesium for bone health or relaxing the nervous system or lowering cortisol or just sleep or whatever it is, like we need to have a better quality form, and we have that here for you when you're ready. I'm never dogging on any brands or anything like that. I'm just kind of educating them. A lot of clients I'm sending articles to of like, hey, I want you to be educated on this as well. So if you care to read more about this, here it is. So it's providing resources, it's being the guide. What we see is clients are overwhelmed with information. Their sister's doing this, their mom's doing this, they saw this on the regular show, they're getting ads for that, like they don't know what to do. And when I talk about supplements, at least the way that we use it at our facility, it's the basics. We're talking magnesium, fish oil, vitamin D, collagen, protein powder. So it's the basics to help people reach their goals. So when thinking about this, think about your clientele and what they really need and ways that you can add value to that. Dr. J, anything to add to that?
Yeah, I would also add that psychologically, if I come to your facility, I'm working out there, and it's my go-to for some supplements, my collagen for my morning coffee, things like that, I might swing by while I'm running errands and pop back in to get that, oh yeah, I need some more collagen, right? So now your facility is more than just, it's where I go at a certain time to work out, but it's that place where I get resources and things like that. They may send a friend and be like, oh, I got this great, vitamin D and my magnesium there, I trust it. They pop in to get that, and then they start looking at your facility and they're saying like, oh, maybe I'm interested in this place as well. So it also just enhances the psychology, as I call it, of your reputation, the connectedness that people have with your facility and you. And when you build trust and you build that kind of rapport and respect and reputation, then even when there's little bumps in the road or clients are frustrated or something, they're going to stick with you, and that retention rate's higher, because even if they want to work out somewhere else, then they're also going to have to replace the guide for this and the guide for this and the guide for this. And so they're much more likely to be like, this is my one-stop shop. And if they have a couple of tweaks that they want on certain things, they're much more likely to tell you. Or oftentimes we think, oh, well, people aren't complaining, they must love it. That's not always. So I think it also provides that sort of value as well.
So really the biggest takeaway is you need to know the supplements that your clients are taking. You need to understand what they do. And if you really want to make life easier, you're going to have your own brand that you recommend. Because going and researching everything that all your clients are doing or every new brand that pops up is going to be exhausting for you. And you're really not making any money doing that. So by selling your own, you know it's a quality source, and you get to make money while you're doing it. So until next time.